Hi, my name is Anthony. I spent actually about 21 years in the Marine Corps, Marine Corps Reserve. Um, Started like everybody else, started as a private, and when I retired as a gunnery sergeant E7. Most of my time at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, a little time out at Camp Pendleton, and time in the reserve. I was back and forth, all East Coast, West Coast, that sort of thing. One of my old bosses from Camp Lejeune, he was here in Cincinnati as a recruiter. And I went down to talk to him, and he said, "Yeah, would you like to come out here and recruit with us?" I said, "Sounds good." The problems that really surfaced, I think, and I noticed is when after I was relieved from duty on recruiting duty, my wife, she was pregnant, and I really needed to be home because she had to stay off her feet and was kind of bedridden during her pregnancy. Well, I explained it to my commanding officer, and he just told me, again, get the hell out of my office. So I did my about face and went out of his office, and that was it. I'm thinking, hell, I just got fired from the Marine Corps. I've been telling people that job security, and I just got fired. That was kind of the start of a lot of the real problems I had because he took a dream, you know, aspirations that I want, something that I really wanted to do, and he just kind of dumped on it. And I didn't have the resources to fight back or the time. Like I said, my wife was pregnant. Then she ended up losing the baby, because I guess some of the stress that she was going through. So I ended up working security. I worked for them for the 5 years, and after that, they laid us off. And then I said, I'm still in the reserves, though. I'm still active in the reserve. And sheriff's department called me, and I went to sheriff's department, and like in the sheriff's department was the same thing. You can't get on the SWAT team, because you line to shoot somebody. You got this temper working. I got injured on the sheriff's department. I had a crash at 90 miles an hour, and both my shoulders messed up my rotator cuff. So that career was shot. I had 4 years left to retire from there. I had 21 years there, and I'm thinking, man, I said, can it get any worse? Being retired, I kind of became a recluse, I guess, and I guess a lot of the anger and depression, they didn't say my doctors treat me for depression, and there's a lot of anger there. I got a very short fuse, and I think a lot of it because a lot of time on my hands, and I think about where I could have been in my career, in my life, and there's always an obstacle there. When my wife died, a lot of it just struck me then. We were married at a young age. I got married when she was 21. I was 22, and we stayed married for 28 years. We was together for 34 years. Then she died from lung cancer. And it's like I'm watching this woman every day for 3 years fight cancer. It just kind of surfaced. Everything just kind of exploded. My therapist, a social worker, Anna, she's great. She listens and she make notes for the doctor so she can determine what's going on. Therapy is good because I can talk with her where in the past I couldn't talk about it. It was something I kept balled up inside myself. The people I've had contact with the VA are very good. They're there to help the veterans, and I think any guy that's there that has a problem with a veteran is a good place to go because they do listen.